Okay, perfect.
This meeting is being recorded.
You've got to click got it now. Good morning, BNI Thrive family and guests. My name is Laura Harvey, and this is my husband, Rob Harvey. Our company is Root Cause Solution. We assist individuals that are ready to unlock and live their best future.
One of the processes we...
Slide 2, please.
Oh, sorry, jumping ahead. One of the processes we use is timeline therapy. Timeline therapy is very successful and unique for a couple of reasons. First is it allows for resolution of past events without having to relive them. They were not pleasant in the first place, so why would you want to go back and relive the event and the feelings and the emotions again? Such as an abusive situation, being fired from your job, a divorce, loss of loved ones, or possibly a health situation. I'm sure you could fill in more thoughts and ideas. And second is we go back to the root cause of whatever it is that the individual is looking for resolution on.
Slide number, next slide. So let me explain. Each event that happens in our life is attached to many other events, like a string of pearls. The events build on each other. Have you ever noticed how you may have experienced something and the first time it happened, you bounced back quite quickly? The second time, all of the feelings from the first event came back, and then you added to those feelings the feelings of the new event. Did it take you longer to recover? Or maybe you find that you are able to bring back the feelings and the emotions from those two events very quickly, even now, despite the fact that it has been some time since the events happened. Our train of thought is that you haven't got resolution on what happened during those events.
To explain this another way, have you ever noticed someone behaves like a 2-year-old when they get angry? That is because that was the first time that they got angry, about the age of 2. Each event of anger gets attached to the next, and the next, and the next, unless, of course, you get resolution in the form of learnings. So what happened is when individuals get angry, they go right back to the first time they experienced that emotion, and then they behave in that manner, thus behaving like a 2-year-old when they get angry. This is not something they have conscious control of.
So with timeline therapy, we have the client go back in the past above their timeline to the root cause. The root cause may be before, during, or after their birth. When the individual goes back to the root cause, they receive the learnings which are for themselves now and in the future. Once that happens, the emotion is released. When the individual has the learnings, all of the linked events are then unlinked and fall away. Thus, the negative emotion is released from the body.
It is not that the emotion is taken away permanently. Emotions are part of acknowledging our boundaries. Human beings are emotional beings. The emotion will be experienced again, however, it will not be processed the same as before, as the emotion from the past has been released.
Our process using timeline therapy coaching, each client at the very minimum will experience the release of past negative emotions from anger, sadness, fear, hurt, and guilt, thus allowing the individual to look at life from a different perspective. Some of the possible emotions we can assist with are grief, trauma, shame, depression, post-traumatic stress, being pissed off, and conflict, to name a few. Next slide.
Something else we assist with is beliefs individuals have taken on during their lifetime. Using timeline therapy, we can assist a client to shift an unhelpful belief in less than 10 minutes. Yes, that is correct. 10 minutes, not days, weeks, months, or even years of affirmations.
Some of the beliefs we have assisted with are I am an idiot. I cannot be a good enough father, mother, or parent. If that is what a relationship is, I don't want one. Nothing I do will be good enough. I don't deserve, or I'm not worthy. And maybe I made the money and I'm going to spend it all. These are just to name a few. The individual may know their belief is no longer true and may have no idea where it came from. However, at the same point, it is still running at the unconscious level, causing daily challenges. Next slide, please.
Our clients tell us when they've completed timeline therapy coaching, they feel lighter and the future looks brighter. We are available for confidential clarity conversations with anyone that would like to learn more.
To wrap up this presentation, when someone asks us what is the one thing that made the most difference in our lives, it was without a doubt timeline therapy. Next slide. Thank you for listening. Our questions to you are,
What did you learn?
what questions do you have?
And what do we need to know?
Thank you. Does anybody have any questions?
I had a question because you'd mentioned hypnosis. Now, with hypnosis, I've always been fascinated by it.